How are you going to do that? You just go out and tell them, or you guys don't have a big flag or anything?
No. There's not going to be any of that. You'll go out to the base if you got a challenge to play at third or a challenge to play at first. You'll go out to the umpire at that base and tell them that you're going to challenge the play, and then there'll be a guy with a headset. He'll go with the crew chief to the headset guy and check the replay. Now, if you have multiple challenges, which is possible, say first and second, right? You can challenge multiple calls on the same play, and opposing managers can challenge the same play on multiple challenges. So it gets a bit confusing, but I think once we see it in action, it'll kind of simplify itself a little bit.
They seem to think that they can do it in a reasonable amount of time.
Well, that's what they keep telling us, and I hope they're right. But you know what? There's been a lot of work put to this. There's been a lot of thought put to this, and a lot of study. And is there going to be periods of times where there's glitches? Yeah, I'm sure there is. If there's going to be video glitches to the video room or phone issues, we don't know. We'll work through it all, but it's a good start.
So you're thinking they have a guy in uniform review these things, or somebody
else?
Balls and strikes, neighborhood play can't be challenged.
Right.
Anything else?
A lot. Yeah, there's like a page of stuff that can be challenged and 4 pages of stuff that can't be. So, you can't challenge a catch, no catch in the infield. You can't challenge. You can challenge. Hit by pitch. Where if the umpire calls a foul ball and you think that he was hit by a pitch, you can challenge that. But you can't challenge a ball where a guy intentionally ducks into a pitch and gets hit by a pitch. You can't challenge that. Or you think that he intentionally ducked into it. That's not challengeable. All the base tags, you can't challenge. Of course, the neighborhood play, we've talked about that. But you can challenge the play if there's not a real runner bearing down on you. So that kind of eliminates it being the neighborhood play. Right. So, and there's a lot of things that you can challenge and a bunch of things you can't.
One that came up a few times last season was, it's a called strike, but it was a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. I think there was one incident he went out.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure on that. I have to go back and look at the paperwork. We went through a bunch of stuff for what you can challenge, what you can't challenge. I was saying there's going to be a bunch of questions.
Sure.
You can't challenge balls and strikes. Does that constitute? That doesn't. But foul tips, stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good question. I would imagine you would be able to challenge that.
Say you lose your first challenge,
you're done.
But you can still go out and argue if you want to, I guess.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go out and you lose your ability to challenge a play. But from the 7th inning on, you can request a challenge, and it can be. They can say no.
Yeah.
But all the feedback that we get from the people, the umpires, are really, they really want to work with you on this. And, I think that the umpires will probably, do a really good job of working with all of us.
Can you foresee it being utilized by a manager to allow a little bit extra time for a guy to warm up?
They're not playing that game.
Okay.
They said that yesterday. If you're violating the spirit of the rule, there'll be consequences. And they're going to keep Tony La Russa and Joe Torre both said they're going to keep a real good eye on that.